Even If It Breaks Your Heart was originally written and recorded by Will Hoge. The Eli Young Band then did their version, which went to #1 on the charts. We give this a 2 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. It's in the key of C, there's no capo involved, the strum pattern is very straightforward, and the lead guitar part and the lead guitar solo are very cool but very accessible. Verse 1, 2, and 3 all use the same chords and strumming pattern with one tiny exception that we'll talk about at the end. Let's look at the chords. We'll use an A minor, a G over B, a C, an F over C. And again, the one interesting thing about the F over C is that the first finger is not only playing the first fret of the second string, but also muting the first string. And then finally, a G chord. We're going to play all downstrokes and count an eighth note. So 1 and 2 and. Here's how the verses will sound at about half tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Chord structure is the same for all 4 choruses, but the strum pattern is a little different for chorus 1 and 3 than it is for chorus 2 and 4. So let's start with chorus 1 and 3. We'll talk through the chords. The first one is F, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We're going to learn this solo in 5 different sections. And then once we've learned everything, we're going to play through it one time at full tempo. Here's section 1. Normally you'd play this with some distortion, but it's easier to learn it if I just keep it on a clean channel for the lesson. So we're going to start with our first finger on the 5th fret of the E string and our pinky finger on the 8th fret of the B string. And we're going to use our middle finger and our ring finger for bend support, because we're going to bend this note 3 times. So I'm going to play through the whole figure 1 very slow, making sure you guys can see what every note is. One, two, three, four. Let's start by looking at our right hand. Down, 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 up, up, Let's look at our left hand now and go note by note. One and two and three and four and.